Welcome back. GOP Senator Marsha Blackburn is calling on the 4 Democratic senators running for president to recuse themselves from President Trump's impeachment trial. Listen to this.
Their day job is a senator. Their night job is going out and running for president. So they should recuse themselves. I do not think it is possible for them to fulfill their oath of impartiality if they are going to be running against him.
So will the senators be able to put their political ambitions aside? Let's ask GOP strategist and pollster Justin Wallin. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
So as we begin our conversation, let's bring up, just so everyone at home knows who we're talking about, the potential candidates who actually would have to recuse themselves. Do you think this is a real possibility, and do you think they should?
Well, I love Blackburn's focus on the complete lack of impartiality, the total prejudice that these senators bring to the process. I mean, they've already stated that they're in favor of impeachment, so they've tried. They've tried the president publicly. There is no impartiality there. It just doesn't exist. So the argument that they would be able to bring impartiality to the process, I think, is null and void. I love the idea. By the way, on the one hand, focusing on that, but I love the idea of, frankly, those candidates having to be in a trial during if you're a Republican strategist and you want those folks off the campaign trail, having them be in a trial where all of America has already made up their minds. That's not a bad situation to be in.
And they can't say anything, they can't tweet anything. But wouldn't you think that those in charge of the DNC leading the Democratic Party, those leaders, would be aware of that, and that's something perhaps they'd thought about?
You would think so, especially as these delays from the House Speaker continue on, or continued on up until this past week. Delay and delay and delay and delay. The reality is, the faster that they got this done, the better off. There wasn't going to be some huge tidal shift after the first week or two of the proceedings came along. The House is going to do what they were going to do. We knew that. They did it. The Senate is not going to move forward with impeaching the president. And all they're going to do now is keep those people off the campaign trail.
Right.
It's not good for Democrats.
But at the same time, there are some folks saying that there are some Republicans that should recuse themselves as well. Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham. But at the same time, the difference is they're not running for president.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. So it's a chasm.
Yeah. So let's move on to this, though, and I want to replay this moment that was perhaps the most exciting moment of the Democratic debate this past week. Listen.
I think you called me a liar on national TV.
What?
I think you called me a liar on national TV.
Let's not do it right now. You want to have that discussion, we'll have that discussion. You called me. You told me. All right, let's not do it now.
I don't want to get in the middle of it. I just want to say hi, Bernie.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Wow. So who's benefiting from that?
By the way, I love Steyer's complete lack of situational awareness, inserting himself into a family fight, right? But yeah, I mean, this really does reflect the reality of a primary. I mean, these two are squabbling over the progressive component of the left. There's a finite component of that progressive group, and at some point or another, it was going to erupt. And here we see it. I mean, they're fighting. They're going to continue fighting. Friendship only goes so far. And it's an interesting thing. I don't think they're going to be able to keep from fighting on this. Politically, they should be focusing on Biden. Yeah. Biden is a very, very easy target from their standpoint. But as they continue to squabble, they're going to keep moving more and more left and further away from the core of America, which doesn't really align with their values.
Well, and politically, it seems that they're all going to be focusing on impeachment instead of anyone. But Biden will be out there on the campaign trail. All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate you joining us. Bye-bye.